Jen, we're sitting in the windiest part of Spain, looking ahead to tomorrow's Pinatar Cup opener. How do you feel going into the game against Wales?
No, good. I think we've not been together for a while now, and it was kind of ended on a little bit of a sour note with our game against Spain. So it's just nice to get the group back together, and training's gone really well so far, and looking forward to a game tomorrow.
Yeah, since Pedro's come in, he was really thrust straight into the competitive games. How nice has it been to have a bit more breathing space as a group to work on things and even just get to know each other a bit better?
Yeah, I think international football is so hard in terms of time and actual training time as well, being able to try and implement new philosophies and new style of play, and I think we've struggled with that since Pedro's came in basically. So it's nice to have this amount of time together and have 3 really good games, but focus on the training a bit more. Obviously there's not the pressure of qualification for these games, and it's not about picking up points, it's about learning as much as we can as quickly as possible, and obviously with loads of new players as well coming in, it's just about getting to know them as well and what makes them tick as players on the pitch.
Yeah, you mentioned some of the new players coming in. We were talking off camera about Rachel Johnson, who's only 17, joining up with the squad for the first time, and that takes you back to your own first time at it.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, I was really young as well when I first came into first team football, and it's nerve-wracking, and when you play with players that are senior and that you don't know very well, and you're just a kid coming in. But she's been really great so far. I had a really good session this morning, and just trying to make her feel as comfortable as possible. It's you don't want them to have the fear factor. You want them to come in and feel as comfortable as quickly as possible, and making them familiar with staff members that they've never met, and just getting to know our processes, because it's all new to them. So but I think a lot of us enjoy that leadership role about new players coming in and making them feel as welcome as possible.
Well, you were 16, I think, so who looked out for you back then?
Yeah, I mean, I remember getting called up, and it was the likes of sort of Julie Fleeting that were the sort of unbelievable players, and looked up to them massively. And I specifically remember her, just making conversation. It sounds like as little as it doesn't sound like a big thing, but just making you feel comfortable and welcome really early on. And she was definitely someone I looked up to massively and helped me a lot.
Rachel's someone who's grown up looking up to you guys because of what's been achieved, but I suppose when people like her find their feet, she's here on merit to prove herself the way you were at 16.
Absolutely, like she's here because she's good enough, and she's here because she doesn't have anything to prove in that sense. She just needs to train and be herself and get used to things as quickly as possible, and I'm sure her qualities will come no matter what.
You talked about the leadership roles that a few of you have sort of taken on naturally, but you were formally named vice captain at the last camp, and I know that means a lot to you.
Yeah, no, definitely. I'm really, it's something I'm really proud of. When Pedro, sat me aside and kind of said, I was massively taken aback, and it's something that I'm really proud of. Like I say, Rach Corsie is one of my best mates off the pitch, and she's obviously our captain here, so to be able to work closely with her and trying to build what we're trying to do as a team, and it was something I was really, really happy about when Pedro said so.
Yeah, what does it mean to you? Because you still see people talk about a captain's this person that kind of clenches their fists and shouts really loud and gets everybody going, but there's far more to it than that. What does it mean for you?
Yeah, no, I think for me it's more about the little things. It's more about the day-to-day stuff. Definitely leading by example. I think Corsie does that down to a T. She's the ultimate pro, and we've got a lot of good people in here, but I think when you enjoy a role like that, it's a reflection of the people that we've got. I think it's such an enjoyable group to be around, and they make being a leader, and I'm sure all the leaders here feel the same, that it's a reflection of the group of people. It's such a good group and an enjoyable group to work with.
As we record this, you've got another session this afternoon to look forward to, but what can we expect tomorrow? What are you looking forward to?
Yeah, no, I think for us that the training's definitely the emphasis for us here whilst we're here. It's a good opportunity to try new things and try different formations, and I think we've already tried to work on that, and we'll do more this afternoon on that. So the focus is very much on the training, but we'll try and implement as much as we can in the game tomorrow.
All the best when it comes.
Thank you.